Tonight, it's an X Factor double bill. As the judges take their remaining acts away for one last challenge.
We're going to do it in Miami.
In Ireland.
To the Dorchester Hotel where I'm living.
There will be one chance, one song, and one final decision.
I think she could represent the under-24s.
Today was his best performance to date.
I think they're good, but they're not great.
As the final four in each category will be revealed.
You've made the final four, kid.
You're through.
You're in.
Welcome to the X Factor. This is it. Tonight, you'll find out who the X Factor final 12 will be. After months of auditions, the final 8 contestants in each of the 3 categories have been chosen. Now, they're heading off to face their judges one last time.
Just feels unreal at the moment.
Never felt so excited to do anything in my life. We just want to get there.
Simon's 16 to 24s are flying off to see him in Miami. Louis' 8 groups are heading to Dromoland Castle in Ireland. And Sharon's 25 and overs are off to the Dorchester Hotel in London, where the Osbournes are staying after the fire at their home. For all of the contestants, this is make or break. Over the next 2 days, the 8 in each category will become 4.
Journey into the unknown.
I really want it to be like our last day of X Factor.
First to arrive are the 16 to 24s, who are being mentored by Simon.
I've got to find 4 people who are going to represent me well, represent themselves well, and I've got to find the winner out of this 4.
It's not a holiday, everything's kind of riding on this, and I'm just getting focused.
Cautiously optimistic right now. I mean, let me put it this way, it's got to be a lot better than what I saw on the boot camp. A lot better.
If this is what you get for doing singing, then it's going to make me more determined.
Today is Judgment Day.
This is where the competition starts between the 3 of us.
Next to arrive in Ireland are the groups, mentored by Louis.
I think there's acts with great potential in my final 8 today.
It's hard to put into words how much I want this. This is almost like our last chance to really go for it.
I just hope they've raised their game, because to go forward live on Saturday night, they have to be great, absolutely great.
You suddenly realise the enormity of where you are at this stage in the competition. It's down to this one performance, and we've got to get it right.
I hope we pick the right 4 acts over the next 2 days, because I want to win the competition again this year.
We've got one final hurdle left, and this final hurdle could change our lives forever.
Finally, the 25 and overs turn up at the Dorchester Hotel, Sharon's temporary home in London.
I hope they'll be comfortable here. It's very big and a bit overwhelming, but it is also very welcoming here.
Hello, Sharon.
How did I know it was you?
I want it so badly. It's my dream. Everyone's got a dream in life, and that's mine.
I feel that I've got a tough act to follow after last year.
I'm on top of the world! Woo! This is my life. This is my whole dream.
At my age, I knew there was nothing else. There's no other avenue for me apart from X Factor.
I don't know whether I'll be able to do it.
The next 2 days are going to be tense, especially for Katie, who's not only worried about herself, but also her niece Nikita, who's on the other side of the world, competing for a place in Simon's final 4.
It's just so weird because Manny's doing her audition for Sharon and I'm doing my audition for Simon, and we both don't really know what's happening, so it's a bit nerve-wracking.
Nikita and me on the same stage, that would be phenomenal, that would be fantastic.
Still to come.
It's my life.
He's just put himself back in the race again.
They don't look like pop stars.
This is it, Lee. This is the last chance, isn't it?
Why don't you go?
Welcome back to the X Factor, where Sharon Osbourne now faces the daunting task of reducing the remaining 8 contestants in her 25 and overs category down to just 4. And as always, Sharon's joined by her team, vocal coach Mark and record company executive Adrian.
Welcome. Welcome to you all. You guys have to deliver. The work you've done before, I don't care about it. Because I want to see what you do today.
Sharon's chosen a song for each of her final 8 contestants that she thinks will challenge their vocal ability. And today they have just one shot at performing it, one chance and one song that could change their lives forever. For years, 26-year-old Ben has been running his own company, putting up marquees and performing in pubs and clubs by night. He's now hoping to take his singing to the next level.
If I was to go through to the live show, then it's going to be an emotion that I haven't experienced before. I just want to get through.
Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'll get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'll get by with a little help from my friends.
This is my dream, and if I've played to the best people in the business and they don't want me, then what do you do? Where do you go from there?
Even though she's made it this far, 44-year-old factory worker Katie has never felt that she deserved her place in the competition due to her lack of confidence.
I'm so grateful that somebody thinks that much that put me here. I don't look for much. I mean, I just want to sing and make an honest living, a decent living. Don't want fortunes or money. I'm not that kind of person, but just enough that I don't have to go back into the same routine that I have been since I was 16. Basically, I've worked in factories, so I would love a wee change. Sorry. Love me too. You couldn't really have a heart and hurt me like you hurt me. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart could truly take me in his arms and always love me. Why don't you? I'm so sorry. I wouldn't have put me through. You need to try and control the nerves. Obviously, I can't. So, I mean, that's totally my responsibility and my fault.
For 26-year-old Jonathan, being one of Sharon's final 4 would be a world away from his day-to-day life as a full-time carer for his mum.
Mum? Yeah? I'm going to Sharon Osbourne's house. To her, it probably means just as much to me as to go home and say yes, and it'd be, you know, she'll be proud whatever. She will be proud whatever, but to go and say yes would be, you know, just as good as getting my dream, I think.
This love is taking its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before, and her heart is breaking in front of me. Yeah, I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no.
I would be absolutely devastated if I end up going home and don't go further, because for me, I was born to do this.
After forgetting the words of his Day 2 performance at boot camp, 27-year-old hospital worker Robert thought that his X Factor journey was over.
I really thought that I'd blown my chance. you know, it was really kind of like, she's gonna send me home, mate. You know what I mean? She's gonna send me home. It's not gonna happen again, you know what I mean? Because this is my time and this is what I want to do. It's my life, you know, and I'm glad that she gave me that second chance, and today I'm gonna rock.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know what to say, man. There's no words right now to even explain or even comprehend what I'm like feeling right now, you know. But I feel I gave a good performance. No, I did give a good performance, but I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what, you know what I mean, they're thinking.
26-year-old student Tiwa is also desperate to make sure that today she gives the performance of her life.
I want to give a performance that when I walk out of that room, they're all like, she has to be in the Final Four. That's my dream.
And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive when you feel like hope is gone. Look inside you and be strong. You'll finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you.
It wasn't as good as the other times, but we'll see. I don't know. That's it.
At 62, Lynn is the oldest contestant in the competition. She began singing just 8 years ago, and her biggest regret is not starting earlier in life.
I've finally reached the stage now where I do believe that I can do this. Putting my age aside, vocally, I believe I can do this. It'd be a shot in the arm for OAPs, wouldn't it? Downtown, things will be great when you're downtown. No final place for sure. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Downtown, downtown. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, downtown, downtown.
For 26-year-old student Dion, her progress through the competition has been an emotional journey.
It has been one big roller coaster. It's been really, really hard, and I'm so glad that I've made it this far. Just like, wow, I really believe that I can do it. I do, deep down, I really do. Underneath, you know, all the nerves, I know that within myself, I can do it.
If I tend to.
It's okay. Take your time. Just work through your start.
Really sorry, my mind just gone completely
Do you want to come back? Why don't you go? Compose yourself.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Damn. Oh, God, I hope I'm going it. This is my only chance. I can't believe it.
It was very disappointing that she didn't come in, get hold of it, give it to us.
I know.
What do you think,
thought that was
Mummy?
a
What do
bit
you think it was? Do you think she forgot the words, or she just panicked in general, or what was it over?
No, I think that it was fear that took over. She was just overwhelmed, totally overwhelmed by being here.
Now the question is, can she come back from it?
31-year-old single mum Kerry has always dreamed of being a star, and despite many knockbacks over the years, is still determined to follow her dream, as much for herself as for her family.
I feel very proud to be here, but I don't think I feel any more proud than probably what my mum would be feeling right now, because she has been my backbone. She has been my strength, sitting by my bed 24/7 when I was in the hospital after breaking my back. I couldn't have lived without her. And, sorry, I couldn't live without her. And I really think she deserves to see me have some sort of success, simply because we have had such a hard, raw deal out of life.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend, oh yes you have, you got a friend, oh baby, you got a friend.
Even if I go back to my old life, it's the beginning of a new life too. And I think it's changed me for the better. I just hope I get the chance to keep changing and developing and growing with this, because that's my dream.
After being unable to get any of her words out earlier, it's now time for Dion to try once more. But she's worried she's already blown her chance.
How do you think this leaves you with the judges?
I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know.
I've been thinking of my own protection. It helps me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
I don't want to let my family down. I don't want to let everyone down.
So that's it. Ben, Katie, Jonathan, Robert, Lynn, Tiwa, Kerry and Dion have all sung. Now Sharon and her team will decide who will become her final four.
How on earth do we do this?
It's tough.
Hard.
Knowing that they're talking about us right now is a very, very scary thought.
I think today was his best performance.
I just don't think that it was good enough.
I completely feel like I've done my best.
I think he's got talent, and I think he's a diamond in the rough.
He does need a lot of work, though.
I am very proud of myself, you know, but I know there's a lot more that I can do.
It's got to be this one.
And not that one.
Nope.
For me to get through to the final would just be, well, beyond my wildest dreams.
When she sings, she really delivers.
Every single day I feel the pressure of just trying to find a way to make it.
She totally deserves to be in.
Okay.
Oh, to get to the final four. Just can't even really put my finger on how I'd feel.
I'd say no.
I agree with Mum.
I do like her, but okay, no.
I've dreamed of things like this all my life.
When she loses it 100%, and it seems that there's no pulling her back.
I would love to be in the final four. I would love it. Everybody here would love it. But if it's not to be, it's not to be.
All right, guys. We have our four.
And those four will be singing live to the nation next week. For the others, the dream ends here. But no one will find out until tomorrow.
Still to come.
There is an image problem.
And he just looked really disappointed, and I was like, his face.
And the best voices for me are this act.
Castle in Ireland. Earlier, Louis' final 8 groups arrived, and before they got to work, he allowed them some time to get used to their surroundings.
This house is absolutely beautiful.
We feel so lucky to be here.
Just couldn't believe we were here. It was just fantastic. It's a bit of a taste of star life, like being in this big castle.
For their final challenge, Louis has selected one song for each of the 8 groups to perform before he decides which 4 acts will be competing in the live finals and whose dream ends here. To help him along the way, Louis is joined by vocal coach Evie and Kian from multi-platinum selling boy band Westlife.
I'm only going to pick the 4 best acts. It's all up to you guys now, so you must impress us. Thank you very much.
First in to perform for Louis and his team are a group whose X Factor journey has been epic. The brothers first auditioned as a 4-piece, but after relationships in the group collapsed...
That's what I don't like. It's your little smirk.
The band dramatically split at Louis' boot camp.
What do you want to do?
If you permit us to sing as 2 separate groups.
Brothers Noel and Mark made it through as a duo and are quickly adjusting to life without their former bandmates.
This is us now. This is the brothers now, and the brothers of the past is the past. And now we're just hoping that we can go to that step further for us too.
Okay, guys, in your own time.
Said when the nights are lonely, oh, I just keep thinking keep on thinking, know you, and nobody knows it but me.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. I'm quite positive, you know. I think we've done what we needed to do on the day.
Mark and Noel aren't the only siblings who've made it this far. The McDonald brothers, Craig and Brian, have been singing together for years, but now they want to swap their life as wedding singers for life in the fast lane.
Singing together as brothers is great because you get the support from your brother that you might not get from like a friend that you wouldn't know as well. Done it perfect 100 times. So
there's no reason why we should be nervous. So
I just get on with it, do it for Scotland. That's all we need to do.
Okay, guys, whenever you're ready.
I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
How much do you want a place at the live shows?
I want it, man. You have no ideas. When you realise you get through, some certain stages you don't think you're going to get through, but once you do, you think you don't understand how much you actually want it.
They have talent and they've got great harmonies, but I don't think they're ready.
It's a real family affair among Louis' final 8, and next in are Pure Liberty. They're 3 sisters, they're all mothers, and they all want to succeed.
We've all got children now and they are so excited. They want it so much for us. We're just going to do what we can do our best, and we just really hope it's enough, you know. That's all we can do.
I don't care, 'cause your love's got the best of me. And baby, you're making a fool of me. You got me strong and I don't care who sees. 'Cause baby, you got me, you got me, you got me, baby. Looking so crazy, your love's got me looking so crazy, your love.
Thank you very much, girls. Thank you very much.
For the first time during this whole thing, I think that we did a good performance, like a proper good performance. I feel like we could do it. We could do it.
Having made it to the final 8, all the contestants want to show Louis how much they want it, and no one wants it more than this next group. Best friends, the Dolly Rockers, have moved in together so they can practice 24/7.
Okay, girls.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Vocally, I'd say we're not the strongest here. We have to work extra hard.
And we know that we've improved so much since our first audition. We know that we could go on to improve more, and I think we could really make Louis proud and as having us as one of his acts.
Let's go round and round and round. Round, round, baby, round, round. Spend the night on me.
Thank you very much, girls.
I just
feel bad because, like, Louis put us one of the only girl bands through, and I felt like we had to really, you know, for him, do well, and he just looked really disappointed, and that was like his face.
With the Dolly Rockers disappointed, the remaining groups are focusing on perfecting their performances. And for the next group, practice is all important. The Unconventionals almost blew it at boot camp when lead singer Drew fluffed his words.
I think I've just blown it.
But Louis kept their X Factor dream alive.
You're through.
And they scraped through to his final 8.
This morning, I think we all got on the coach just feeling sick, didn't we? Because you suddenly realise the enormity of where you are at this stage in the competition. It's down to this one performance, and we've got to get it right.
This is dedicated. Each night before you go to bed, my baby, whisper a little prayer for me, my baby, and tell all the stars above.
This is dedicated to the one I love. This is dedicated.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much.
We just really desperately want to do something that we love. It's either we get to do that or we don't. And,
I feel sad now because I feel like it might be the last time.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it now.
The 6 friends have been on an amazing journey, and now they're within touching distance of realising their dream. With so much at stake, competition among the 8 groups is fierce.
One day we go, we're good, and then you hear one of the other groups singing, and then you think, oh my God, they're so good. They're so much better than we are.
Louis, at the end of the day, he's the only one that can answer the question, you know, of what he's looking for.
Vocal Harmony Group, for sure, haven't put a foot wrong in auditions so far and are determined not to let the pressure get to them today.
Everyone's been listening to everyone else's songs and, you know, paying, you know, showing a lot of love to everyone, but I think underneath the surface it's like, you know, you're checking everyone out. The best thing that we found to do is just concentrate on what we are doing and make sure we're singing to the best of our ability, and then the rest is up to Louis.
I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there, I swear, like the shadow that's by your side, I'll be there, and I swear, oh, I swear.
Thank you very much, guys.
We kind of came together by coincidence, you know, everyone's been doing their own thing. It's like it's meant to be.
You know, this is an opportunity for the whole of England to see us, the record labels to see us, and in many ways it is a last chance saloon. I don't want to go back to work either, so.
With 6 acts having already auditioned, 2 boy bands remain, Avenue and Eton Road. First to perform for Louis will be Avenue.
The competition here is really, really fierce. I mean, it's bound to be because we're down to the last 8 groups. We're going to go in there, give it our best shot, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he sees our potential.
Yeah, we're ready for it.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Whenever you're ready.
Whatever I said, whatever I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good. Want you back for good. I guess now it's time that you came back for good.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Well done, lads. Well done, boys.
How did it go?
I think we're happy with it, yeah. I think we did well.
The harmonies were good and they look good. Are they special?
Good enough to perform live every Saturday night?
There's something that we're just not sure about, isn't there?
We could bring back like the pop that was like 2, 3, 4 years ago, or when that were about, or whatever.
Ross's dad's got printed t-shirts.
Come on, Avenue.
He does, yeah.
The last act to audition are 4 friends from Liverpool, Eton Road. Having wowed the judges in their first audition,
I'm totally taking it back. You were really good.
they had a disastrous second day at boot camp.
to what we bring every day.
But Louis gave them a lifeline and put them in his final 8. Now Anthony, David, James and Danny are determined to put things right.
As a group, I think we've come like really, really far. It's like we're all brothers, just normal people from Liverpool, really, aren't we? Just
all with the same ambition. And
yeah.
The pressure's on there, isn't it? That just like we've got to step it up, and that's just because this is it. Like this is the last chance, isn't it?
Make up, like.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, in your own time.
I may not always love you, but long as there are stars above you, you'll never leave me doubting. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows. God only knows. God only knows.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Did they pull it off?
Yes and no. They changed it a bit too much for me.
But they look unique, and there's nobody else out there like them.
Yeah, that's true.
We sort of got let off a little bit in boot camp, you know, with the bum notes and stuff. But he said, now, it's got to be perfect. Like, you only get one chance. So we've done it now. We've just got to sit back and wait.
So whilst the groups anxiously wait, Louis and his team are locked away in there, deciding which 4 will be going through to next week's live shows and which 4 are definitely going home.
Okay, guys, we've got 8 acts. We have to pick 4 for the live show. Let's start.
All of a sudden, you realise that you're actually on a ride that could take you to where you've been dreaming about all your life, really.
Vocally, I love them. Personality-wise, they're a bit boring.
It could be the end for us, it could just be the start of a totally new thing.
If we don't get a positive result, it'll be very hard to walk away. Really difficult to pick yourself back up from that, I think.
They just don't have the star quality for me.
They have a great likability.
Yes or no?
Maybe.
It's just really emotional, and the thought that it could be our last performance and we could be going home. We can't imagine not having X Factor anymore.
Big improvement from the boot camp.
But they haven't got the vocals. They have to deliver on a Saturday night. Otherwise, Simon Cowell is going to just make mincemeat of it.
Rip them apart.
Do it for our families and our friends, and even more so, do it for ourselves.
They're a no for me.
I'm saying no.
Okay, that's easy.
See ya.
To split up the brothers, everything's just been really emotional. If we don't go through, it can kind of like be for nothing.
Who's buying the records? Can you see them being huge recording stars? I don't know if I can.
We want it more and more each day, you know, and at this particular point we want it so bad now.
Girls are going to like them.
Have we seen it all before?
I don't know.
Say if you went for an interview and you were like waiting to find out whether you got the job, do you know what I mean? But it being the best job in the world, which is going to change your life to like the maximum.
I believe they're your golden ticket. I believe if anybody's going to win this competition for you, it's them.
It is a talent competition.
It's got to be them.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be them.
I'm going to vote for the act I think the public are going to like the most, and I'm going to vote for them.
Decision made. Good choice.
The 4 final groups have been chosen, but with the day drawing to a close, they'll have to wait until the morning to discover where their future lies.
Still to come.
I can't.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This is everything to me.
Every bone in my body tells me this could be a problem.
Welcome back to the X Factor, where for the 16 to 24s, it's all to play for here in Miami. Tonight, Simon's final 8 will go head-to-head, battling it out for a place in his final 4. They have just one song and one final chance to impress. They all share the same dream, to be a star, and by the end of tonight, for 4, that dream will be one step closer, and the one person that can make that happen is Simon. One boy who wants to follow his dream is 18-year-old student Ray.
My big dream, I dream about it every night, every morning. I look at it in my head. To just be as big as Robbie Williams, like top man.
But Ray's dream was almost snatched away from him at boot camp when Simon originally said no.
I'm crying.
I've changed my mind. You're through.
Oh, you joking? Today, I can not only not let myself down, but I can't let Simon down. because he's given me this chance and I want to prove him 100% right. Hi, again.
So can Ray finally impress Simon and ex-pop star Sunita?
You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow.
Thank you, Ray.
I do want it really bad and the best, and
So he's just put himself back in the race again.
For all of the 16 to 24s, today could be a life-changing day. And for 22-year-old Stacey, change has been her one motivation.
Well, from the beginning, Simon criticised me quite a lot. He said I looked really dated. Every time I've come back, I've changed. Just because I just wanted to improve, and I wasn't happy with my look every time, so whatever I'm gonna have to do to get there, I'll do. Hopefully he might like me a little bit better this time.
I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Thanks, Simon. Thanks, Mia.
You've changed the way you look, the way you present yourself. You've jumped through every hoop he set you. Are you the girl he wants you to be?
I hope so.
Simon's handpicked all of the songs that his final 8 are singing today. And whilst most seem pleased and are getting in some last-minute practice, one person is far from happy. 20-year-old part-time model, Ashley.
Simon's given me George Michael, I Can't Make You Love Me. And no disrespect to George Michael, but I've never liked the song in the first one. I've never liked it, ever, because my mum's got the album, she rinses it, and I hate that song. Like, I don't know why, it just does my head in. I've practiced it and practiced it and practiced it. I still keep forgetting the lyrics.
Here in the dark.
See what I'm saying? They just feel upset. I'm like a bit at Simon that he gave me this song, because it's quite a hard song to sing as well.
You won't.
So I thought I'm just going to blow it, and then I'll be on the next plane home to England, and then that's it really for me. Are you going to come in twice, or is it the first time you're coming in? Just once, yeah?
I can't.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was just all wrong. Can I start again, please?
As Simon is now a mentor as well as a judge to his final 8, he decides to speak to Ashley alone.
I'm telling you, your body language, your attitude, it's wrong, Ashley. It's wrong. But you've walked in as a loser.
You think?
I'm telling you.
I
can't put somebody through to the final 4 who's going to say 1 week because we've chosen a certain genre, I don't like the songs. Okay, it's going to change your life a lot more than it's going to change my life. Genuinely mean that.
So it's time for Ashley to sing again.
Here in the dark, these fine hours, I will lay down my heart, 'cause I can't make you love me if you don't.
Yeah? Thank you. Thanks, Ashley. Cheers.
He is a massive risk. Every bone in my body tells me this could be a problem, let me tell you.
I wish the world would just open up and swallow me.
It's a nerve-wracking time for all the hopefuls because they know that forgetting the words could be enough of a reason to be sent home. And one person that knows what it's like to have a problem with lyrics is Sean.
Yeah, I want to prove to myself and Simon and everybody out there that I can do it, because I haven't sung a song all the way through, you know, and I haven't proved my potential. So hopefully I'll be able to prove to myself and everybody that I have got what it takes and that I deserve to be here.
OK, Sean.
And the two of us need look no more. We both found what we were looking for. With a friend to call my own, I'll never be alone. And you, my friend, will see if you had a friend like Ben, like Ben, like Ben.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you. I could have done a lot better, but you know, it's hard.
He is the weakest singer by far out of the 8. And yet he's the one you want to root for.
Next up is 24-year-old business account manager Gemma, who's anything but nervous.
If everything goes the way I expect it to be, then yes, very confident.
Come, bring me your softness. Comfort me through all this madness.
Just rein in the nerves, because it's competition at the end of the day, and if they end up saying no to me, then I can go home head held high knowing I've done my best.
There is no weakness. Lying safe within your arms, I'm born again.
I did the best I could, so I mean, I won't be kicking myself if he says no to that. So I've done the best I could there.
Someone else who should be feeling confident is 21-year-old receptionist Leona, who sailed through her first audition. But the pressure of the day and being away from home seems all too much.
I want to do this so much, kind of, for my family. I'm thinking about my mum and my dad and getting a little bit emotional. I just want to kind of do well and make my family proud and make myself proud.
I can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. I can't live if living is without you. I can't give anymore. Thank you. Thank you.
Would that have convinced him to put you through?
Do you know, I honestly, Kate, I can't say. I really don't know. I hope so. I hope to God so.
I think there's a limitation here, but when she's on it, she's fantastic.
For the winner of the X Factor, their world will change forever. And whilst they might not be able to buy a place like this straight away, it doesn't hurt to dream. And for 19-year-old Carlo, this new world is a million miles away from his.
Well, back home, I'm a student, so I'm either in college or doing placements in schools, teaching kids athletics, football and stuff like that. And then we're out here, sun's shining, we're in Miami, on Star Island. It's completely different. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Thank you. Thanks very much. I've done my part. I've done all that I can do to get to the next round. And it's not down to me now, it's down to Simon.
You can hear within his voice there's something really, really good there, but the lights are off.
It's been a difficult day for all of the contestants, but for the remaining person to be seen, It's been an incredibly difficult year. 17-year-old Nikita lost her mum to cancer last year, but is determined to fulfil her wish and become a star.
Well, it is a bit hard to not be able to phone my mum and say, oh, this place is amazing and stuff, but I just need to get on with it and follow my dream because I know that she's here. And the fact that I know she's actually next to me, it makes me more determined as well because she's actually here.
Fly away from here, from this dark.
She'd be saying, Nikita, just do your best. You've got this far. Just show them what you've got. That's all you can do, and I'm here every step of the way.
You're in the arms of the angel, where you'll find some comfort here.
Thanks. I want to win this for her, definitely.
So for the 16 to 24s, their work is done. But for Simon Cowell, well, this is where the hard work begins. He's now got to sit down with Sunita and decide who stays, and more importantly, who's going home.
OK, yes, look, let's go through this one at a time.
I hope so much. I hope I get through.
I just wish she had come here with one more year of experience.
This could be it. This will be the last of the whole competition.
When I sing, it makes my family proud. If I succeeded in this, I don't think they could be any prouder.
I think he could be a dark horse. I think he's potentially very good, this guy.
It's just a waiting game, basically.
I definitely think I deserve a place in the final four.
You liked her, didn't you?
I loved her.
There's a gap in the market for me, and all they need to do up there is just say yes, both of them.
Just stand up in front of Simon, it just goes wrong, and it's like, you know, give me a break.
He's got his confidence back, got his nerves back, and I genuinely believe more people will root for this kid more than anybody else.
I just hope to God that, you know, I've done the best I could, and I hope I haven't let them down.
I don't want to make a decision now. I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to sleep on it.
Later on The X Factor, 12 dreams will be shattered.
I want this more than anything I've ever wanted in my life right now. Anything at all.
And 12 dreams will become a reality.
It's so hard.
As the finalists are revealed.
You've made the final four, kid.
You're through.
You're in.